Okay. There we go. We should be doing that. Good. Great, great, great. And continuing happily onwards. So, you are all gathered in the place. Bronson comes crawling out, still hurt. Looks at Malik. Is it okay if I go out and hunt? I need to keep healing these.
We have blood bags. Maybe you need blood bags right now.
I mean,
Maybe that's easier.
and we shouldn't use those. Those are for emergencies. I'll have one of my ghouls take me around. I can just go out and look for people.
Okay, just be careful.
Yeah, of course.
Meanwhile, I don't use them for emergencies. I'm just like, I'm down a point. I need some blood. I'll get some more eventually.
Let's say that Bob is off duty right now. Whoops, deleted him. Goodbye, Bob. Never see you again.
Who's new dude?
That's one of Bronson's.
Yeah.
Just
So
change.
yeah, there were shadow things. They kept waking me up. They hurt Gerard a lot.
Yes. Well, I think we need to have a meeting anyways. So it's time. Everybody's awake. Let's just go in here and have our meeting.
Liam silently walks in. And okay, as you all happily filter in, you may make perception alertness rolls. Keep in mind that it's dark, and I'll want...
Oh, I need to roll for my nightmares.
Yes, you do.
Almost forgot. No! No! I'm having nightmares again.
Your nightmares will be the death of you.
Just roll at 6.
Ashmet is
Gerard.
pleased.
And unless you have Auspex active, in which case it might be an entirely different roll anyway. But I'm assuming this is basic alertness without Auspex right now, since you're not deliberately searching for it. It's just something I called for. So go ahead and roll at 6. You will want something like, well, something like what Bacon just rolled in order to detect something.
Unfortunately, not something like Nietzsche just rolled, because, wait, maybe it is something like that. Forget. That dice penalty, or just a penalty to everything?
Too late, Dracolor. I already... Yeah, you didn't say that you had it on before I called for a totally random perception alertness thing, so no.
Mm-hmm.
Not that it would help that much anyway. Meanwhile, I have whispered something to Bacon. It's up to him how this plays out.
Okay. It is lose a die on all situations for nightmares. It is not a dice pool penalty. It is a -1 to everything.
You saw the innocent soul of Chloe ripped out of heaven and dragged down into hell where demons feasted on her entrails.
I've learned not to. They unnerve me, but I've learned to realize
No, this one got to you because you failed the roll. This one
True.
struck home.
I'm trying to shake it off, though. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to shake it off, but you know it's not working. So what you're saying is, are you saying that it's an automatic 1, or what are you saying? It's an automatic -1, or it's not a die?
It's a die penalty, but it applies to all situations.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah, it's not
That's why
like
I've
a
been doing
wound
it.
penalty.
I just forgot about it. So, like, the successes I made for, what was that for? That was for alertness? That would be a -1 on that.
Yep,
so it would be 3 instead. Don't worry. One of you noticed something, and you could try doing that, Bacon. It might or might not work, but you could definitely try and do that. It's up to you.
The big deal about
I
that
can
is
try.
that with all situations, I do believe that means everything you roll is at a -1, regardless.
Yeah, I know.
Frenzy check.
The only time I don't
frenzy
do it is
check.
because I forget. But yeah, I understand. And there's no willpower I can do to stop it, I think.
Nope.
Okay, so what is that roll? Whisper it to me. I'll describe what the others see to them. Just to keep the drama going. Because Bacon is doing something.
We ignore him.
Obviously, we're all sitting here in silence, so I'm starting to get a little suspicious of what's going on.
That wasn't really what was going on, but we were going through all these rolls for, perception.
As you sit down,
Yeah, okay.
Julio, who you might still be suspicious of, whips out a pistol and points it in Yorick's direction. What do you do?
What are you doing?
Yorick is ready to dodge. Dodge!
Okay, you can attempt to dive out of the way.
How much is the damage for the pistol?
4 plus 2 from the extra successes. Okay. Let me roll something in response to that, see what happens.
I will have to leave, so can we just put a break and when I get back we continue this? I think the first video is long enough. It was almost an hour.
It was a lot longer than half an hour and I have long since split it, but... can we play out the scene in the library for like 5 minutes? Because we're in the middle of a tense situation, as they're gonna want your head for trying to take a shot at one of them.
Yeah. We gotta finish this up.
Yeah, and then they can continue without you while you guard the circle downstairs or
While
something.
I am shooting, I scream shadows.
No one's shooting. Or
Yes,
are
he
you
is.
shooting?
Yes,
He's shooting?
he just shot in the general direction of Yorick's body.
Yorick dodged like a boss.
Not with only one
can I
dot
ju-
of
can I-
celerity.
Can I jump in the way of the bullet?
You can try,
No.
but you would need to
Don't do
get
that.
more than 3 successes because bullets are fast and you don't have any celerity at all. The dodging bullets thing is generally a thing of higher levels of celerity.
Actually, you can dodge bullets regardless. You just need to be able to move within 5 feet to,
We could play it out like
Move
I
somewhere.
noticed he was going for his. Can I roll to see if I noticed he was going for his gun, and then jump in front of Yorick, like I saw him aim, and I was anticipating it.
You can try and
really
jump in
sad.
front of the bullet. I'll let you intercept it with basic damage. Well, I'll let you intercept it essentially if you give me 4 successes on a dexterity athletics.
Okay.
But I'm pretty
What
sure I
difficulty
read
again?
it under celerity that dodging bullets is a thing if you have higher levels of it.
What's the difficulty again?
It's
Let's
actually
see.
talking about elder levels, and it starts allowing you to just make it to dodge it regardless, or even parry it and do crazy shit with it.
Well, no. What's the difficulty again?
Roll at 6. Same as the weapons fire. You just...
Nope. I just slip and fall off the table.
Yep. Malik just tried to jerk towards the bullet. And, right. Well, this is awkward. Of all the times, Bacon. Well,
he always has those really long lunches that he just has to go to immediately for.
it's a family thing on Sundays for him.
I'm starting to suspect a religious thing as well, but
He's not very religious. I've talked to Bacon a lot, but
Huh.
family.
his family might be. That seems like
Family's
a very
important.
I mean, you
thing,
know how
yeah.
some parents can be like, this is family time, you know?
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking.
So, okay. So, what would you like to do to Julio while he can't defend himself, Malik? Off to Vienna with him?
I'm going to tackle him.
Okay. I assume he would try to resist. Give me a dex brawl. I think it is.
Oh, I have no brawl at all. Crap.
Actual grappling is strength brawl, but actually hitting him is a dexterity brawl, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
I'm tackling him to push him to the ground.
Yeah, no. He smoothly steps out of the way. He's been trained in martial arts, yo.
I'm dominating him.
Okay. What are you telling him to do?
Freeze.
Okay.
No. Kneel. We're bringing Neil back. We're gonna bring Neil back.
Okay, make
it
me
good?
a manipulation intimidation roll. You won't know the difficulty, so just roll a 6. I'm not telling you his willpower.
Okay, so yes, just look up dodge, and yeah, did it correctly. I just need to either move a yard, get behind cover with that, or drop prone. I'm dropping prone.
While sitting on a chair at a table.
Yes, I am under the table. I am undercover.
If he really was sure...
Didn't he yell shadows as he shot?
He did.
He did.
Okay.
And Yorick, I would not let you get away with that on an equal roll for the simple reason that, at the very least, even if that's the case, even if you can see the bullet coming and you are more or less looking at Julio, that's fine. We can go with that. But you're sitting on a chair and that is going to get in the way, so you need at least one extra success on that to completely dodge it.
I got a success above him.
It was 3 successes on both of you. That 2
No, he
was
got a 2.
That 2 was damage. He got 3
No,
on
it
his
wasn't.
shot. Yes, it was. Scroll up.
I didn't...
He was whispering to me in GM mode. And the roll he made just before that was the attack roll with the 3 successes.
Oh, okay.
So yeah.
He said he was shooting after he already shot. Okay.
Well, he said it out loud after, but we were talking about what he was seeing, and the rest of you weren't in whispers. Cause, you know, he noticed something that you didn't.
I'll take a point of damage then. Apparently. Okay.
No, don't. He wasn't aiming at you, it just looked like he was.
Okay.
Did we get any success on making him kneel or anything?
He starts to kneel, but then shakes it off. Actually, no, it would... Yeah, he goes to his knees for a few moments, actually. Sure. That's actually...
Explain yourself. Of course, this is a bad decision because he's not here. Can somebody just do lines for him? Since he's already kind of said it.
There was a shadow. There was a shadow.
And it was on Yorick.
No, among the bookshelves over there. He points in the general direction behind Yorick.
Okay, we'll investigate.
Brave man. I respect that. We'll carve that on your tombstone.
We'll investigate.
We'll investigate. Well, we're standing here. We all need to take care of this. We can't just let it go.
Okay.
Everyone, start investigating all the perception rolls.
Are you using your Auspex, Malik? And if so, what power?
I'm not going to use Auspex.
Okay. That
He
is
doesn't
your
use
prerogative.
He doesn't use Auspex in the Chantry as much as he should, so why would he start now?
I mean, it's just another thing like the Predator creature that got out previously, right? Who knows what this one is capable of?
Alright, well, I'm afraid if I do Auspics, you'll mess with my brain. Sure, I'll activate Auspics.
Okay. Are you activating heightened senses, or are you activating one of the other powers in some way?
I'll do heightened senses.
The same one that can detect invisibility. Okay. Well, lucky thing, you don't notice any Malkavians lurking, at least. And let me just see if you can get a good read on it for reasons. Yeah, you search through the bookshelves and you find a great deal of shadows there. It's just filled with shadows. Lots of them. They've been breeding.
Also, I just want to point out, Malik is apparently the one who doesn't use Auspex enough, who always uses Auspex to try and see invisible people.
Well, I mean, I don't use it, like, just randomly, but yeah, I wasn't thinking when I said that. That's why I went ahead and I activated it anyways, because, yeah, I do. Trying to avoid not being accused of, oh, what did you accuse York of last session when he avoided something he knew was coming?
Who? What? I just proclaimed cheater! That's all I remember doing this session.
Yeah.
I don't remember. Funnily enough,
right,
I haven't had to cheat yet in order to prevent a splash of a monster that survived for a bit.
No, we just joke around about cheating. We're not really serious.
Yeah, part of why I even said it was because you guys were going, "You're a hacker" in the chat.
You know, I will cheat in a heartbeat, though, if it would completely screw a story if I didn't, though, just so that you
Do you mean
know.
like that time that I instantly killed the alien thing?
You didn't instantly kill it, but I think you, like, crippled it in one shot.
I dealt, like, 7 health levels in a single round, and I believe, and from the sounds of it, it botched its soak roll.
It didn't botch it, but it took a lot of damage.
Well, I basically want to tell everybody that I found a bunch of shadows, moving shadows, just wiggling over here by the bookshelves.
Okay, go ahead. You tell them that. What do the rest of you do?
There's just a bunch of shadows over here just wiggling.
I don't think he said they were wiggling, but okay.
Yes, I did.
No!
They're just...
Malik said it. That's what you heard.
No, I was talking about the ST.
Yorick doesn't know what I said or didn't say.
Yeah, well...
I'm just pointing out.
It could be my eyes playing tricks on me.
He's doing it himself. What's in here? Anything?
I just saw a bunch of them in here, and they look like they were wiggling.
Okay, you can make your perception rolls as you search between the two bookcases. Liam is...
That's if there's a bunch of them.
That isn't a botch. I can't work with just fails. You have to give me something I can turn into awesome. Jackalor, all hope on you. Okay, you can roll with Auspex. At difficulty 6. So, just go ahead and make a random general detection roll.
Yay!
It does seem like the area behind the bookshelves is filled with shadows that seem to be moving as you move in front of the light. That is coming from the lantern on the table. Okay, give me some dexterity brawl as you try to stomp on the shadows. Ah, fun times. Okay. Is your dex roll really that low? I mean, really? Ooh, ouch. Go ahead and roll damage. Let's see how good this really is. Impress me. Go on, impress me. Go on. Okay, you stomp on a shadow. It seems to skitter up your pants as you do so. Almost like it vanished under your pants. As you come stomping down on it. Or it might just be the light playing tricks on you. You don't know. I mean, you are focusing on sensing the invisible, not on perception alertness. I mean, a perception alertness roll might be able to pick out a real shadow from a fake shadow with enough luck. Or maybe they're the baby ones and they're faking being real shadows and they're just crawling all over you now. It's almost like you're covered in darkness out here, away from the light.
Why does this remind me of Doctor Who?
Because this is a Doctor Who monster. I told all of you that.
You told me it was something about lizards, but okay.
No, that was Bacon's guess. I didn't say that it was lizards. I never said that it was lizards.
Hey, who turned out the lights?
No comment. You did say that you were using Auspex. Oh, in that case, you would have been rolling at difficulty 3, and you would still have had just 2 successes. In which case, you're still stomping on shadows, and you are reasonably sure that they look like real shadows, but...
I'm coming over here to see if I see something else over in between these bookshelves.
Okay.
While they're focused, since there's 2 people focusing.
Okay, give me another roll, either perception awareness or perception alertness.
Nope.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
I'm going to move down to the other ones to do the same thing, I guess.
Okay, and while you're at it, give me your stamina plus fortitude.
Me?
Yeah, you, who completely failed on a thing, well, possibly standing next to a creature.
What?
It might or might not have been in the bookshelves Yorick and Gerard are searching, and might have been over there.
I failed and I didn't see it, and he just hit me. So Dex. Oh yeah, I'm doing soak. That's what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Well, you're doing a stamina roll, but fortitude applies for those.
And I still get a -1 on that, right?
No,
That's what you ruled.
Not on
Okay.
stamina.
Yeah, those are physical reactions that do not have any control of your character per se.
Your body itches all
Same reason you
over.
can't really spend willpower on those, I do believe.
Yeah, your body itches all over, but you don't take any damage.
Can I, since this is off, I don't really itch or anything, don't feel that, so could I raise my suspicions and do something like investigate myself?
Yes, you can look carefully at yourself. I will give it a chance to use its stealth to slither away, but it will be at a much higher difficulty than just hiding in the shadows, since it's actually on you. So, give me a perception alertness at difficulty 4. Well, either way, you're good. And it is gonna roll, I think, at difficulty 6 or 7. What do you guys think? 6 or 7, which is better?
Of course, 7.
To be,
We'll go with 7.
It depends on exactly how solid these shadows are, I think.
They're not that solid, but I did say that the light was essentially on the table and he's not that far from it. you do notice something shadowy moving over your arms as it flows off of you and heads between the bookshelves over here.
Over where?
Over here. Pinging it on the map. It's...
I don't see pings on the map, but okay.
To the right of you.
Guys, I seen something over here. It just came off of me, like it was attacking.
Where could the Shadow Lord be? Where could it be?
Can I still see it?
While you are calling the others over, it seems to have hidden among the bookshelves. You might have to go into the darkness to say hi.
Can I get the light and carry it?
Yeah, you can.
See if I didn't think anything about that.
Yep.
Okay, Malik grabs the lanterns. All of the shadows start moving.
Gerard wants to see about making his alertness rolls again.
Yes, he does. And yes, as you are searching through these bookshelves, you can do that. But the difficulty will be... How are we gonna do this? As another opposed roll, I think. You will be rolling at 6 and it will be rolling at... Well, higher than it was, because I gave it a lot of bonuses from hiding in nearly pitch darkness, or rather very dark room in a shadow. I'll make it a difficulty 7 roll, because it does have bookshelves to hide behind. Yes, you can take a -3 on the difficulty with your Auspex active. I am expecting it to be detected here, unless I'm very lucky. Fucker. You fucker.
Come on, this has gone on long enough.
Or has it? Ah, fuck's sake.
Alright, so we saw him. Right.
Gerard did.
Your apprehension.
Did you use your heightened senses with that as well, Nietzsche?
I did.
And what about Epic? Did you make a perception roll yet?
I'm honestly considering not bothering, but I'll try.
Okay.
If I was at heightened senses, wouldn't that have brought my difficulty down from 7 to 3, like jump floors? Yeah, I would have got 4 successes.
Yorick doesn't notice anything, but on the back bookshelf, in the last set of bookshelves, there does seem to be something dark and inky hiding among the books. So, how do you wish to proceed? Shoot the valuable works of occult knowledge that you might be unable to replace?
Don't do that.
Okay, Dracolor has pulled out his shotgun. What do you do, Malik?
Stop. Don't shoot. We need to keep those
He
books.
doesn't care. He's shooting.
Do you ignore the command, Gerard?
He just said that.
Well, he said it before Malik uttered his command. So, Gerard throws his shotgun, Malik reacts to that. Gerard can either choose to ignore the command and shoot, or lower his weapon. Up to him.
Is there anything I could do with obtenebration? Or would that make it worse? I'm afraid to make it worse.
You could try and do something about the shadow thing. Like try to rip away at its fabric or pour shadow essence into it. Okay, make me a weapons roll and hope to God he doesn't botch, because then you're losing a ritual book or a path book or something.
Asshole.
There's a reason York really hates him.
Which
Malik's
reminds
not
me,
too fond of him
I
right now
never added the Cleanse Blood book like I said I would, Epic. Then again, you might just lose it in a moment. Okay.
It's fine. I already learned it.
But he might still botch on the... Yep, 11 damage dice. Don't worry, I'm sure it'll survive for a while. I made sure of it. Oh, you cocksucker. Oh, you little shit.
Boom.
And that is why I was wondering... Oh, yes. Paper goes...
That's not good.
Paper goes flying everywhere. You remember when I was talking about a lot of effective soak Jackalore versus simple things like guns and swords? I'm really glad I did, and clearly what I did give it was enough. The shadow slithers across the light beams heading towards the other side of the room. You have now lost sight of it in the flurry of paper.
But the paper was nothing important, right?
No, it was very important. Ancient books.
Well, I know that, but he didn't destroy anything. He didn't shoot anything. He didn't botch
He
anything.
destroyed a lot of books.
10 dice of damage. Jackalore, why don't you give me 1d10? It's just gonna be general works unless you roll a 1 or a 2, in which case it's just some crap you'll have to replace with cash essentially. Provided you have some ghoul that is trained in occult highly enough to recognize the works that need replacing, like, oh, Chloe, oh wait, she's dead. Oh, or York, oh wait, York's a vampire. Oh. Since you did smash up one of the bookshelves, and in case you damage
To
any
be fair,
more...
Yorick can still just go and buy some books, and I think multiple of us have high enough hope just go and find some.
Yeah, but I will temporarily lower the shared background resource of Occult Library until it's repaired back up to replace the work set. Not that you ever use the library to just research, you just rely on your faulty memories, but, you know. Even though it's +1 dice and -2 on the difficulty or something at level 3 of the background.
+2 dice, -1 difficulty.
Oh, well, fair enough. But still a pretty hefty bonus.
Of which I've been seriously going, I want to use this, but no one has been, letting Yorick in on any of the occult stuff going on.
That's because they got Chloe killed. I mean, it's so awesome. I actually managed to soak all of one of your death attacks. I'm so happy right now. I mean, he literally soaked all of it using the rules that this thing uses for soak. I'm just... Oh, that's so good. That's so good.
Did I mention I hate you?
I think it might have come up. I can't recall.
Yeah.
Don't forget to mark the bullets down as well as you go about destroying the library, Gerard.
Yes. So I guess we'll come over here and look. I still have the lantern.
Okay. Okay,
By the way, York...
You're assuming it went down to there?
For some reason, I'm just going to start from here and work my way up.
Alright. You can do that. I'm just going to move.
Probably could have ran back behind these bookshelves and scooted over here.
Okay. And that would be a difficulty
You still have your
3.
aspects up, don't you?
Yeah, I just keep hitting 6. I'm sorry. Do I see anything?
No. Can you not put graffiti all over my map or something? I mean, seriously. Ashmet is here. Jesus Christ. I think that was Bacon. It was his color. I mean, guys, come the fuck on. Vandals. Hooligans.
You're the one who's letting it happen.
Not sure if I can prevent it, but...
I'm pretty sure there's a way.
Well, not necessarily. I don't see an option for it on the map settings. It might be a, again, subscriber thing.
Don't strain yourself or anything, Liam. We'd hate for you to have to do anything.
No, he's looking around on this side, just keeping track of things.
I think he's being a chicken shit, actually, out of character. But
I mean, he doesn't mind someone else taking the lead if they're gonna volunteer. You haven't told him to do anything. He's fine with this. Okay. Okay, let me just... Yeah, I think that would be a thing. That was a pretty dangerous blast. That could have actually hurt it. That's what it would do. Gerard, I'm so sorry. Wait, what? Don't worry about it, it's fine. Keep searching. You haven't seen anything yet. I'm making rolls secretly to oppose you.
ooh.
And that isn't a botch, you fucker. Okay. You can all each make one more roll to reflect you systematically going all over the library, starting from this moment. See if you detect anything suspicious among the books that you can actually see.
So instead of going from bookshelf to bookshelf, we're just doing one roll?
Possibly. Yes.
Okay. Saves time.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, I need to start rolling at difficulty 3.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and this time everyone. To represent you going over the library with a fine-tooth comb and just...
Let's pretend that Yorick just failed all the time. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, you can roll again. Malik's been doing an individual roll for every bookshelf he searches, which makes a certain amount of sense since I've been doing stealth rolls for every place it hides in as well. Since this isn't your normal combat, this is more of a stealth hunt and being hunted thing, as you might have figured out by now. Okay, so 2 successes. Okay. I'm gonna just roll for Julio and assume that he would have his own specs on for this because let's be generous.
Can I just summon shadows into my hand and see if they react?
Just shadow play?
Yeah, into my hand and just see if it... You know the way like Gianna did it to check on the circle?
Yeah, you can try that. You can... Just basic summoning just costs 1 blood point. Mm-hmm. It's doing something more complicated and creative other than the basic described power for the discipline that I might require.
It'll be difficulty 6, right?
Well, like I said, you are not doing anything particular, you're just summoning them and looking at them, so you don't have to roll for this.
Oh, okay.
If you try to use it to rip away at its shadow essence, for example, I would probably make you roll and at a pretty high difficulty, possibly since you only have 1 dot. But for the basic described use, you know, you don't have to.
I hold my hand out and I summon a shadow, a massive shadows in my hand, and see if it reacts to anything.
Yorick, you see Maliksan suddenly engulfed in shadows, flowing over him, almost hungry.
Stop, Yorick.
Yorick is busy looking everywhere.
Gerard, you clearly need to amputate Malik's hand to save the rest of him.
Just to remind you, I do have a fairly high occult rating as well as a really high intelligence, so no, that's not working. It's my perception that is way off, not.
What do you need? What do you need, Gerard? Keep looking.
You can roll intelligence occult, but tell me what you're trying to figure out first. So I So I know just how to screw you before you roll.
He actually isn't usually supposed to get a roll with no occult at all, but...
He has the basic 1 dot that all Tremere seem to take.
Oh. Seems legit.
Since, apparently he's picked stuff up. Oh.
What are these massive amounts of shadows going on around Malik? Is he being attacked? Do I have to charge at him?
In that case, I'm sorry to say this because it does mean that you'll get more dice, but you can use Perception Awareness instead, or Perception Occult. I hate to say this, but that is the case. You can use a different roll.
Wait, so I'm going to answer Gerard. I can summon shadows. I'm just seeing how they react and see if they can help lead me to it.
Malik?
Malik? It's just funny, that's 1 success.
It looks like the shadows are flowing up your arm and are starting to eat you.
So I need to roll soak?
Yeah, go ahead.
Are these the shadows that I summoned? Did I
Yep.
make them stronger?
It's the shadows that you summoned.
Oh wow, well that was a bad decision.
Gerard, meanwhile, the shadows seem to be just doing the same thing that Gianna has done once or twice in practicing. It seems perfectly normal as far as shadow play goes. Malik seems to be panicking, however.
I'm going to, since it didn't do any did it do any damage to me?
Since someone here doesn't realize what he's being fucked with, those would be the hallucinations.
Oh. Well, I had in my mind you were going to bring demonic Chloe. That's what I thought you were going to do. So, I was wrong.
No, these can be really subtle sometimes.
You could try to banish the shadows with an effort of will, pouring your will and energy and power into it to close them off.
Stop it.
Of course, you might rip reality further apart.
No, that's okay.
But you believe it's real. So how are you gonna fight this creature?
So where is everyone else, by the way? We've been
I'm
in here
going
for a while.
to, since I think I'm under attack, I'm going to lay my lantern down on the ground and start tearing at it like it's the symbiote. It's the symbiote.
Okay, give me a brawl attack then.
Okay.
Yorick, Gerard, Malik is now clawing at his face.
I have no brawl.
Roll dexterity.
Well, good luck with your dexterity.
Remember that to this, the -1 does apply.
Get him off of me!
On the other hand, he is doing it to himself. He could be immobilized, so really low difficulty.
Yes, the shadows seem to be clinging to his face as well in wisps as he's clawing away. A big mess of shadows covering his hands now and some of it on his face. It's not coming off. It's still attached to him, Gerard.
Can I inactivate up to the abrasion?
I gave you the option of trying to slam the doors between dimensions shut. Now Gerard gets a chance to shoot you.
Okay. Stop him! Get him off of me! Get him off of me! Get him off of me! I'm rolling on the ground.
Look,
I'm rolling on the ground. Just get him off of me!
There's a piece of good news.
He is shooting at the head.
The
No, he is shooting at the head because I did say that Malik is clawing at his face.
Oh, and that is the correct difficulty for the head. Oh shit!
Yeah, I'm dead. You just killed me.
Oh my god!
You just killed a regent. Did I just die?
Roll your soak and hope for a damn good one. Oh.
I'm still alive?
Can you take No.
He is incapacitated. He can't heal up.
He's torpid. He is not actually incapacitated. He is torpid.
I'm asleep. I'm just laying here asleep.
No, he isn't. You can go down to incapacitated if you take more lethal than that.
He took 7 health levels. That's at torpid.
No, that's at incapacitated.
No, I'm incapacitated. I'm looking.
If you take 1 more health after incapacitated, then you're torpid.
Okay, so you weren't hurt, right? Okay, good.
Incapacitated. I can't even talk at incapacitated. So it's basically
you're down.
Yeah, I'm just done. I'm done.
But that does mean, would the shadow play deactivate then? He's still technically conscious.
Not necessarily. Yes, and no. It could do either way.
To you, what do you want?
Give me a coin flip. 6 or above, they go off.
Nope. I just got the actual thing. Shadow play lasts for 1 scene and requires no active concentration.
So it's still on, unless you're in torpor.
Yes, it is still on him.
All right.
Gerard, you just blew the regent's head away. He's on the ground. It did not seem to affect the shadows very much. They're still there. Crawling over the broken skull fragments and the ruins of his face, feasting on his blood.
Don't kill me. Please don't kill me.
And this is where Yorick takes out his heavy revolver. What the fuck did you just do?
Oh, this is fucking great. Oh, this is perfect.
No, they are not eating him. That's just his fucking shadow play.
Yes, be a spoil sport. Try to defuse the situation. Jesus.
Who was saying that? Was that Liam?
Something is going on, but look, they are not hurting him.
I'm just snoozing.
They are not.
I'm not even really sleeping.
You can use blood to heal up.
Okay, 2 points.
Per turn, yes. You can be up. Well, you can be on your feet in 1 turn.
Seven's my health, right?
Yeah.
I mean, like, the blue is what I meant to say. I didn't mean that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Blue is your health.
And I was down how many points? I was down 7 points?
You are down to 0. Essentially.
Yep, you're at 0.
So
I'm at 0, so I'm going to go ahead and...
why was he so alarmed? They are!
I'm up to 2, and I'm laying here. What can I do?
You can... At this point, you can stand up. You are at mauled. But you can heal another thing. Well, they aren't noticing you. They are busy screaming at each other. You can just...
Why did he scream, "Get them off me!" if he was controlling them?
That's actually kind of a good point. Liam pipes in.
And clawed his own face!
Relax.
Liam draws his gun, steps forward.
They didn't do anything in the entire time he was down.
Relax. I'm okay.
He does have...
Your brain is over there!
Yorick, he does have a lot of fortitude. Maybe they just couldn't.
Guys.
Liam is half-heartedly pointing a gun at you. Like, listen, just... We're gonna get them off. We're gonna get them off you. Just stand still. He pulls the trigger.
No, stop.
Shooting you in the face.
This is my shadow play.
Too late, Liam is shooting you in the face.
Oh my gosh.
Go ahead and soak. Bang. Bounces off, ricochets into a bookshelf. Little puff of paper comes out.
Stop it.
Liam turns to Gerard. Do you see? This thing does nothing. Take another shot with a shotgun. Maybe that'll help. It stunned it for a while.
God. Stop.
Can I heal up again? Can I heal up again before he does it?
Yeah.
2 more points.
The shotgun stunned it for a while. Take another blast. Look.
Liam, shut the hell up!
The shadows couldn't hurt him because of the shotgun. Clearly we damaged it.
No.
No!
Liam.
No!
Can I try to dominate Liam to kneel?
Yeah, you can try. You now see the shadows crawl up from under the table and wrap around Liam, Malik. As you're
Liam!
forcing...
Liam!
No, you're forcing him to kneel as this happens.
Well, I was going to tell him silence, but I did say kneel.
Yep.
No, the shadow play is actually still on him.
Maybe there's more than one. Okay, let me take a look at Liam's... Yep, Liam is on his knees as the shadows come
Kneel.
crawling over him from under the table, Malik. Gerard, make me a perception alertness roll to see something in secret. You can do the same if you're looking at Liam. You might be able to tell something about the shadows.
No, I'm not. I'm
Can I use my...
Can I use the Gerard. It is ready to be fired.
Can I use my... Can I use my obtemperation to fight him?
Who knows?
But they wouldn't fight, would they? They would just... I don't know what I would use them for.
Just roll difficulty 6 to me, secretly. Make it a GM roll. Has to be a GM roll. I will whisper the answer back to you. Yep, even with Auspex, it's a secret difficulty. And there's shenanigans afoot, I can't hide that, but I will be whispering the answer to you in order to hide it from the rest of you. And that can't possibly be right. Like, seriously? You have to have more dice than that on perception alertness. Yep, so roll it right. And yes, you can use shadow play on the shadow thing that's crawling over Liam. If you expend another blood point, I think. Or
I'm going to try that.
Or
what
can
can I do with him? Like, it would just slow him down or something, right?
It's actually a physical shadow, somewhat.
It might have some grip on. It might have some grip on things that are made of the same stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to send my shadow play over to him to see if I can hurt the shadows.
Okay. You do so. The shadows have vanished from Malik, everyone. They are now eating Liam.
No, I'm using shadow play.
You're not fooling me with my occult.
Gerard, calm down.
Okay, in this case, it's essentially trying to kneecap Liam as they cover his lower body. Go ahead and take a shotgun action at Liam.
Malik, I'm just gonna shoot this guy.
Gerard, you're a loose cannon. Stop. I'm warning you.
You feel an odd echo in York's... Well, actually, no, you wouldn't, would you? It isn't actually an audible thing, is it? It's a visual thing, the way we set it up. Fair enough. Yeah, you can tell him to stop.
Gianna? I'm going to shout for Gianna my next turn.
You're kind of shooting...
Point blank at his knees.
5. That's a
Like-
5.
Sorry, I'm back. I had to carry a pool.
We're fighting Doctor Who shadows.
Aiming at a limb is just a +1, I think.
Hey, and it makes sense that they're in
goes
the library too, by the way.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? Malik got his head blown off for 7 damage. There was 11 on the table, but he managed to soak enough not to go into torpor. Gerard was doing the shooting. The shadows were eating him after he summoned some more. It seemed to strengthen the creature. He was screaming for people to help get him off, and they tried to shoot him off. Now they're on Liam, and Gerard is trying to shoot him off of Liam. Would you like to go?
I
And Yorick
need to
is
say something.
holding a gun to Gerard's head.
My
because,
weapon had silver bullets, so when I shot the shadows, it was with silver.
Yep.
Oh. Okay. Just make sure to know that you're shooting silver. Oh.
Liam. Well, you see a small amount of blood spray out. As Liam just yelps in distress as he is shot.
Can I grab Goliath and tell him to quit?
Okay, try grapple attack.
Oh, this sucks. I only have 2 dice.
You can try to dodge Gerard. Not that you need to, as he whiffs.
No. Obviously, I'm weak, but still, stop it.
As he makes a feeble grab at you. Gerard, it seems like the shadows are somehow controlling those they have touched. Malik is acting very strangely. As is Yorick. He's pointing a gun at you while you're trying to save them.
The shadows are attacking Liam. What's with you guys? Are you blind?
Art thou blind, sir?
There has to be another way to attack them without killing ourselves.
Just rip them off. Use light, they don't like light.
I pick up the lantern and I walk towards Liam.
The shadows feeding off the light seem to move upwards and cover his face. As far as you know. There seems to be a look of pure horror on his face now.
Liam, please go... not Liam. Julio, could you please go get another lantern?
You
We're
just say
going to
calmly
douse
as
them in light.
As Liam is apparently slowly dying from shadows.
Where's the closest lantern?
They're not hurting him yet.
No, he said that it looks like he's in pain.
Yep, you're seeing horror and pain on his face.
Hurry and get a lantern and bring it back. There's
I'm
nothing else you can do.
I'm asking to the...
There would normally be one on the guard tables that the ghouls occupy. You can grab one from there. Meanwhile, Gianna, the nun, everyone else is downstairs guarding the rift.
Can I scream Gianna?
Yeah, you can.
Gianna!
Downstairs through all the stuff.
Yeah, but maybe somebody will
put the
hear.
lantern right in the face of Liam.
Not right in the face, but the light.
Yeah, the light.
Okay,
right.
okay.
Malik, Liam is completely covered in shadows. They only seem to be growing thicker. The rest of you, they're just normal shadow play.
Can I,
over Liam.
I'm going to... How do I inactivate obtenebration? Because I forgot to do that.
As he realizes
You are
now.
Hold the lantern, please. Put on Liam. The light.
I put down my lantern.
Guys, I'm really scared now. Can you get them off or not? I'm really starting to worry here. That would be
Liam, can you start pulling at the shadows?
Let's see how good is Liam's stamina. For Liam starts clawing away at them. For whatever he's worth. It does nothing.
Just keep doing it. Be careful not to hurt yourself while doing it.
You know me too well. Does nothing. Does nothing. Gianna comes rushing up the stairs. What? What is going on? She seems
These
to...
shadow monsters are in here.
Malik,
and
as you look...
it just makes them worse.
Malik, as you look into Gianna's eyes, you see that they are filled with darkness. Hallucinations are fun, huh?
I wince a little at looking at her.
It's almost like shadows are moving below her skin.
Do something about this, La Sombra!
Gianna moves up.
Can you...
The shadows seem to pour out of her and wrap more and more of themselves around Liam Malik. I'm gonna split
Gianna,
the
what are you
recording
doing?
here.